Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, I'd love one. Sit down.
You talk a lot in your editing about the rhythm of actors interacting, and so this is a lot of beautiful stuff to work with, this language.
I cut the two scenes completely separately. I cut the one in the bar all the way through the dialogue, and then I cut the one in the bedroom with silent, with just music that I put on it.
Because the original plan was?
To put the dialogue from the bar scene over the love scene or the scene.
So there was never going to be dialogue in the second scene?
It wasn't going to be intercut like that. But we got the idea and we started experimenting and we had a really good time doing it.
How'd you find me?
Called your room from downstairs.
No. And if I had answered, what were you going to say?
I would say who I was, and do you remember me, and if you'd want to meet for a drink.
If I remembered you. I came here looking for you.
And I think with those scenes, this is very often true. You get it pretty well right the first time. I mean, you obviously go back and do little titivations and things, but basically, if you don't get those very difficult scenes right the first time, you just get wronger and wronger, if you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think you see in George's lines here what the story is really about. Is when he's talking to her.
And what's interesting about the way it's cut is you get more inside their heads.
Yeah.
You're more involved because of, it's not just stylistic, it's like style is content in this case, and I think it's a really good example of that.
All I knew was that I liked you and I didn't want to leave you there on the side of the road and never see you again.
Then you waved to me in that elevator.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure you caught that.
I couldn't believe it. By that time I had been thinking about you a lot, and just wondering what it'd be like if we met. If we could take a time out.
People always ask about the little freeze frames that we do, which is again something you can't explain. It started off by we were freeze framing when we introduced a new character,
Right.
and then it went on. We started experimenting. I can't remember if it was Stephen or me who started using it in different places. And I put one in where he's just about to seduce her on the bed, just about the day before we cut the negative.
Wow.
I suddenly felt we needed just one more.
And it's just sort of an erotic, beautiful
Yes,
thing.
yeah.